are you just looking for an issue? Now, the Bofors issue has died down. The government is getting ready to withdraw that case against Quattrochi. Are you therefore just looking for another issue with which to beat the government with?
Well, Sagarika, let's be very clear about one thing. I'm not seeking a glamorous space to make my press conference getting more TRP. I am worried about the fact that American companies are repeatedly having the impression that they can bribe their way into the babudam of India's bureaucracy and get their work done. I am not segregating politically at all. After all, Maharashtra Electricity Board, where millions have been paid, is ruled by Congress for the last 10 years. Let us go beyond political divide. The question at stake is the integrity of India's governance process. And therefore, if there is a formal confirmation by American authorities of this payment have been owned up by the American companies, it is a matter of very serious concern. Don't make it an issue of political divide. The country's polity need to answer about it so that this kind of impression is not there in America that Indian bureaucracy can be bought over.
Sagarika,
that is the larger issue.
You know, Mr. Prasad sounds very noble, and I'm really happy that he sounds that way. I too want to rise above politics because this is a national issue. But his own soundbite that you played a little while ago, you know, he very clearly says they let off Quattrochi. It's very clear that they're trying to politicize it, and I'm also saying we should not politicize it. And number two, yes, American companies have said it, but permit me to say that American companies are not gospel. We have to follow rule of law in our country, you know, and that rule of law has to be followed. And the guilty must be punished with expedition.
Okay, well, hopefully your words will bear fruit. But Shailaja Chandra, I want to ask you the question that we were asking on the show. As Jayanti Natarajan was saying, and has been suggested earlier, that the corruption that a politician engages in, when he takes money, often the money goes back into the system. It goes back into the constituency. It goes back into the people in a way. When a bureaucrat takes money, and it looks as if the bureaucrats are taking money across the board, then it means really that the government system is rotting, as Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad is saying.
The system is rotting, but I'd like to just put it into in a slightly different way. In the 50s and the 60s, you could befool the ministers as bureaucrats. Now, the politicians know exactly how the system works. They know how to manipulate it. They know how to maneuver things to suit their interest. There are two types of bureaucrats. One which will play along. Some who will turn a Nelson's eye to what is happening, and the third lot who probably wouldn't even know that something is happening because they're busy with their own humdrum lives. Now, I would say there's no comparison between the scale at which corruption is indulged in by politicians and by bureaucrats. When this letter,
but you know, if I could give you an example, in the cash for questions scam, which came to light, the amounts asked for was 35,000, 45,000, 55,000. It was the kind of money that the politicians were taking to ask questions.
I want to come back to the letter of Meera Shankar. She talks of officials, but that doesn't mean that the officials took it home. The officials, if they took it, there would be a lot of people who would have received those kickbacks. The system...
So the netas also could have taken kickbacks.
Certainly.
Okay, let's get Sunil Jain in.